Does anyone else think it's kind of like an oxymoron to want to hear from the community but have the comments turned off? Posting their video here so that you can comment. Links will be in the description for the survey and website information. Everybody pay attention. They want to change the government. They're wanting your input.
The City of Lawrence currently operates under a commissioner-manager form of government. The City Commission is our governing and legislative or policy-making body, and the City Manager is responsible for the management of city operations and employees. The City Manager is hired and supervised by the City Commission. The City Commission comprises 5 commissioners who are elected at large or citywide to represent the entire community on a nonpartisan basis. City Commission elections are held every 2 years, and there are 3 commission seats available in every election. The 2 candidates who receive the most votes in an election are elected to a 4-year term. The candidate who receives the 3rd most votes is elected to a 2-year term. After an election, the 3 newly elected commissioners join the 2 commissioners who are continuing to serve the 4-year terms they were elected to during the previous election. The group of 5 commissioners vote on who will be the mayor and vice mayor for the following year. While not required, traditionally, the 2 candidates who receive the most votes in the most recent election are chosen to serve as mayor and vice mayor for 1 year. Recently, the City Commission worked with city staff to assemble a task force and asked them to review the current form of our City Commission structure and provide any recommended changes for their consideration. Outgoing Mayor Jennifer Ananda brought forward several concerns with the current government structure, including the alignment of skills necessary for the mayoral position with individual capacity and experience, the need for a leader with more longevity, especially during times of crisis, and the value of reassessing structures on occasion. To evaluate our current system and the presented concerns, the City Commission created task force was asked to conduct a comprehensive review of 3 things. First, whether to elect a nonpartisan mayor at large. Second, whether to create district nonpartisan representation of commissioners. And third, whether to develop terms in office of the commissioners and mayor. The government task force met for several months and considered community values along with their own experiences with local government, academic research, correspondence with other local government experts, and review of government structures in similar communities. Ultimately, the task force created a report which recommended the following changes to the structure of our city government. First, they recommended the direct election of a nonpartisan mayor to a 4-year term. The mayor would be elected by City of Lawrence voters at large. According to this task force, directly electing a nonpartisan mayor to a 4-year term would provide both greater focus and continuity than the current 1-year term. Furthermore, campaigns for mayor could potentially improve our community's discussions over the city's future and increase resident interest in municipal government. Second, they recommended the creation of 6 districts in the City of Lawrence. The 6 districts would each elect a nonpartisan commissioner who would serve a staggered 4-year term. With a staggered schedule, 3 commissioners would be elected every 2 years. If the city adopted these recommendations, we would have a city commission that is comprised of 7 people, 6 commissioners, and 1 community-elected mayor. There will be some added fiscal impact if this new government structure is approved. Now that we've received the recommendation from the task force, we want to hear from our community. Should Lawrence voters directly elect a mayor to serve a 4-year term? Instead of 5 at-large representatives, should we create 6 districts for the election of 6 nonpartisan commissioners to represent those districts? The City Commission is considering adding these questions to the ballot in the November 2022 election. But before any question goes to a citywide vote, they want to hear whether these potential changes to our government structure reflect the desire of our residents. We welcome your questions and concerns and invite you to submit those on our website at your convenience. Responses will be collected and organized on this website and in a report to the City Commission. Further outreach will be determined based on the feedback we receive in this first phase.